Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome back to my channel. What am I doing today? Well, I'm messing about with paper clips, yeah? In one of my videos the other day, I think it was the flip through of my rose junk journal, someone asked me how to make the paper clips with the curly ends like these. And yeah, it's one of them things, and I remember it baffling me and trying and it going wrong, and to be quite honest, it still goes wrong sometimes now. They're the ones. And so I'll start by doing the paper clip, and then I'm going to mess about putting some charms and beads on some, ready for my upcoming journals. So yeah, as you can see, I've already been messing and making a few little charms. So I've got a tub of paper clips here. What paper clips do I use? I buy them from all over. I've got these here, what I've bought, I don't even know, it says £1 on them, couldn't tell you. They're those little ones. Sometimes it's very difficult with the little ones to get the two curls. As you can see, I can't get two even curls, but that's good enough for me. I'm not selling them in my Etsy shop in sets that all look perfect, so I'm quite happy with them. Then I've got these bigger ones. I did get these from Amazon. These are 5-star. I don't even know if it tells you size. I tend to buy things a long time before I'm going to use them. 51mm. Couldn't tell you what that is in inches unless I measure it. Yeah, there's an idea. Measure it. That's like, it's 2 inch. That's a 2 inch paper clip. These little ones here, what are they? 1 1/4 inch. But I buy my paper clips all over the place. So let's have a go at curling one. What's this one? Yeah, this is a 2 inch clip. I think the trick with curling them is, I've never managed to do them without a set of these, for starters. These are the round nose pliers. Grab your paper clip. The further up your plier you put it, the bigger the circle is going to be on the curl. So I'm going to go about there, but the trick is you've got to get the end of that piece of paper clip enclosed inside your pliers. If you start too far down, it all goes wrong. Couldn't tell you why, I just know it does. So I'm going to do one here, and as I'm doing it, I pinch. You can see I pinch the rest of the paper clip together. If you just hold it there, you'll end up pulling it apart and then it'll go wrong. So hold it, you don't have to hold it mega tight, and as I'm curling, I sort of press my pliers then against the rest of the paper clip. So I hold it, press away a little bit, make sure it's completely enclosed. Oh yeah, see, and you'll get that if you've not got it far enough in, but I'd rather that happen and still be able to use my paper clip. So try again. There you go, and I've got the first bit of the curl, and I'm holding my paper clip like that. Yeah, then I'm turning these round and I'm going to curl it a bit further, then let go again. Can you see the curls coming along? And then I'm going to hold it, rather than on the end, I'm going to hold it there, can you see? And I'm going to twist it again, and there I've got my curl. Now if you look at my curl, it's not totally flat, so then I'll just grab some of these flat nose pliers and I'll just twist it sideways a little bit. Yeah, I hope that made sense. Now that outer one, for some reason, is always easier than inner one, so I'm going to go ahead and do the inner one as well. So grab it, get it totally enclosed in the pliers. I'm finding this difficult doing it away from me as well. I normally do it right up close to my chest, but you don't want to see my chest on YouTube. So grab it enclosed in the end, hold your paper clip together. This time I'm sort of pressing away a little bit with my pliers. Start it off, move my pliers again, pull a bit further. You see we've got to there, and then I hold it there with my pliers, turn the paper clip and finish the curl. So there we have it. Wow. Do you know, because I did that so slow and steady while explaining it, I think that's the best curled paper clip I've actually ever done. If I pop it on Yeah, let's pop it on end of this piano roll paper, just for a bit of contrast, so that you can see. Yeah, so that's it. Then you can put dangles on in various ways. Now that, I'm just going to close that curl up a little bit more, because I'm going to add a jump ring to it. If you want to add a jump ring to the actual curl, you've got to make sure you've not got a gap there that will let the jump ring fall off. Now I'm happy that that's sufficiently closed up. So I've made this little dangle ready. I'll show you how to make one of these in a minute. It's just a little dragonfly and a little bead. I'm now going to grab a jump ring and I'm going to pop it onto the curl. You don't have to pop them onto the curl. A lot of people, well, I do, pop them on that part there, yeah? But sometimes I like them on the little curl. I just like it. So I'm going to grab a little jump ring, using my 5mm ones again. I'm using the not bright silver. I don't know if it has a name, is it? It's not gunmetal, because that's even darker. It's just like a dull silver, isn't it? The same colour as a paperclip, really. And I'll pull my jump ring apart. Then I'm going to pop my paperclip on. Pop my bead and dragonfly on. And twist it sideways to close it up. Some days I'm not mega steady with my hands. So I've got 2 pair of flat nose pliers to close it up, it's easier. So there we have it. This one has got the charm on the curl of the paperclip. And because we closed that up nicely, it will stay there. So let's grab something to pop that on. Why have I not got a book to hand? I think it'd be... Here we go. Grab my ideas book. Oh, I've closed that up with that not in properly. And I'm just going to pop that on my page. So like now, at the front of the book, I quite like having my paperclip on the curl. There you go. That's my little dragonfly on my book, and I like it. If you're wanting it to hang off the edge of the book, you can put it on the side still, just like that. Yeah. But if you want it to hang off the edge of the book, you just want to stick your jump ring on the end of the paperclip. But sometimes I like those. Put front of a journal. Or you could even then just turn that into a dangle. So let's do another one. I'm going to do a gold paperclip. I don't know why I'm doing a gold paperclip. I just picked it up. So totally enclosed. I'm going to make my curl a bit bigger this time. Big paperclip, big curl. So I've just put it further up my round nose pliers. Then I do the last bit by holding it there. Yeah, if you slide it as far down your round nose pliers as it will go, then it'll keep it round while you do that last little curl. So there we go. I'm quite happy with that one. The thing I do is I don't remember how far down pliers I put it when I start the curl to then do the other one to match, but yeah, I can live with that. Just keep turning it and curling. Yeah, they're different sizes, but hey ho, I'm quite happy with that. Right, let's make some little beady dangles to go on them. I did get some new things. I'm saying I got some new things. I perhaps bought these about Christmas. They are available on Amazon, and what they are is they are eye pins. So if you're looking for them, I just buy the cheapest available at the time, so that might have changed. These are, what's the size in inches? 5/8 of an inch. In centimetres. If I can hold it, I'll measure it. That's 1.5 to 1 3/4 centimetres. It's shorter. If you've got the longer ones, by all means use those and chop them off. But the bit of wire that you're left with is 1 It's like 14mm, and that just gives me enough room to put a small bead on and make another eye at the end. It saves me having to cut them down and guess. If you're using big beads, you'll probably need longer eye pins, but these work perfectly for these dinky little beads. So let's grab a bead. What colour should we go for this time? Oh, I'm going to do a green one. So I'm going to pop my green bead on. Have I picked wrong size of beads here? Of course I have. They're my big beads. They're the ones you'll need a bigger eye pin for. There you go. The hiding. And these beads, I did get them from BB Craft at some point, and they don't have a size on. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to try and measure a bead. It looks like I'm going to try and measure a bead. It's 3/8 of an inch, and it's 5mm. So that's a 5mm glass bead. So I'm going to pop it on the eye pin, and then I'm going to make another curl. Now to start off, what you've got to do is you bend this over at a 90-degree angle. Now I'm not a jewellery maker, look at that, I've bent it wrong already. So what I tend to do is I start to bend it, then I'll press it. I'll press it on the table to get me 90 degrees. Then grab the end of that, not too far down or you make a hole that's too big. Let's have a look how big that hole is. Ooh, I want to be right on the end of my pliers, don't I, to make a hole the same size. So there, and it's the same as putting the curl in the paper clip. Come back towards the bead. Grab it, woman, grab it. Like that. And then turn it again like we did doing the paper clip. And then again. I might have made that one a little bit too big, but I'll just keep going with it. So there we go. It's not as perfect as the one on the other side, but again, I'm not making fine jewellery, am I? I'm making dangles on paper clips, so I'm really pretty happy with that. Every time I just get any semblance of a little loop, I'm a happy bunny. So this time I'm going to pop this on the end of the paper clip. So I'm going to grab a little jump ring. If you've not already curled your paper clip, you can just thread that on, but I've already curled my paper clip, and I think sometimes by adding some jump rings it just makes it dangle nicer. You get a nicer dangle. So grab my little jump ring, 5mm one again. But I think also by doing these videos I'm showing you don't have to be good at making jewellery to do things like this. You can have a mess, you can have a play. I'll put my paper clip on as well. This then won't come off your paper clip because the curls at either end are going to stop that happening. Close my jump ring up, and there you go, that's a bead. Now we've got the little loop at the other end to put a charm on. I don't know what charm I'm going to use. I got out my bees and unicorns and fairies box and dragonflies. Why I feel the need to put all those together, I don't know. Maybe because I don't know, maybe because I didn't have room in another box. Because bees are real, aren't they? Dragonflies are real. It's the unicorns and the fairies that aren't real. So pop that on. And let's choose a charm. Trust me, I want to use a unicorn and that box is closed. So do you know what? I'm going to choose another dragonfly. Yeah, I'll use a dragonfly this time. Well, that's got quite a large thing on the top. You know that hole? It's quite thick. It still did fit on. So close that up. And sometimes I just feel like making these, as you will notice with my little dangle jar. And do you know what? I make them and then I quite often forget to even put them on journals. What am I like? So there we've got a little bead dangle with a bead and a dragonfly. So let's see what that one looks like on the planner. Well, it's not, this is my ideas book. So this time you can pop it, put it on right end at Paperclip Woman. This time you can pop it on like so, and it'll dangle there. Yeah, this is the one I'd used in my rose journal when Cynthia it was who asked me how to do the curls on the paper clips. So yeah, that's how I do them, and yeah, it works for me. Other people might do them different. That's the way I do them. So I'm just, while I'm here, I might as well make a couple more, hadn't I? I do intend making another rose journal because I've got lots of ephemera left over. So I think I want to make one with a pink bead. So I'm going to grab my little short eye pin. Oh, I'll grab two perhaps. And pop that through. Then we'll have another go at this. This is the bit I find most difficult, pulling that over to the 90-degree angle. You've got to like keep your bead tight against that loop. Oh, I've done this one good. This one went good. Oh, I don't even need to press that one on my desk. That were better when I used my flat nose pliers than my round nose ones. Maybe that's why the other one didn't go so well. Make me curl. So I'm coming from the end of that wire towards the bead, like we did on the paper clips. Yeah. I will get it in. Oh yeah, that one's much nicer. I like that one. So I'll get a couple of jump rings out. Cooking with gas now, cooking with gas. I'm going to use one of the ready rolled paper clips. I think I'm going to have a big one this time, and I am going to use a unicorn, even though it's a rose junction. Just said I'm doing this. Now, get a rose charm, woman. Trouble with my memory, you see, is I forget what I've said. And then something my mum once said, something my mum always said comes to mind. Liars need to have good memories. Boy, do they. I don't know if I've got any silver roses, to be quite honest. Let me have a quick squint in my bigger boxes. So I'm up and at them again, reaching around my craft room. We've got butterflies. I need to label up my charm boxes because I've got a bit of a charm fetish and I buy far too many charms. Oh, here we go. I spy. I've got shed loads of silver flowers. What am I panicking about? See, I forget what I've got. Some of these came from BB Crafts, some came from AliExpress. But like I've said before about BB Craft, a lot of the stuff is the same, but it's like they've picked the cream of the crop. This is not a BB Craft video, by the way. I'm just saying that. Right, what we got? Oh, I've got these little toadstool houses. They're just so cute. Some silver leaves. Look at that one. That's what I'm going to use. That chompy silver rose. So get my bead back. Get me rose. Get me jump rings. Crack on. So sorry, unicorns. You've not made the cut today, have you? So get me. You'll notice I keep picking up different pliers all the time. I've got the full gamut of pliers. I've got my flat nose ones that are straight, my bent flat nose ones. They may even have different names. Where's it gone? There it is. I lost the opening then. Yeah, I need to put, if I can make it with jewellery, anyone can. That's how I look at it, because I'm not. I'm going to put the dangle on first this time. Whee! That don't want to close up. I'm just going to try if I can do it. Oh yeah, look at that. Am I even in shot? Yeah, doing well. So that's my bead on, my flower on, and I want to do one more jump ring to attach to the paper clip. Use them straight ones, woman, because they seem better, don't they? If you hold it with the straight one, you then seem to manage better. Open it with your bent one, yeah. So I want it to go on the page. Well, it don't really matter how it goes on page, does it? Like that. So yeah, I want to put that on like that. The paper clip on like that. We'll see whether this works. If it ends up facing the way I want it to face. Oh, I've opened that slightly, so I'm just going to try and crimp that up a bit. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get the planner back and see what this one looks like. Oh, I love it. Nice big chompy rose. Oh, it actually faces that way. It faces that way if I put it that way. So there we go. We've made 3. I've got the rose. I've got this tangled up. I've got the dragonfly. Oh yeah, I've got my curls going opposite way. No, they're not. It don't matter. Shut up, waffling woman. And then I've got my one that I like for the top of a page, where the dangle is coming off the curl. So there we have them. 3 little dangles. Quite enjoyed making those. So yeah, have a play. And if there's anything else you want to see me make, don't be afraid to ask in comments. Like I say, I've got a huge stash of things that I've bought over years, and I very rarely use them for their intended purposes. I mean, I was going to go into making earrings in a big way. Yeah, did I heck? Yeah. So they've come in really handy as a junk journal, and now I want to make dangles. So thank you very much for watching. And oh, one thing before I go, as some of you might know and some might not, I do have the Buy Me a Coffee site. I have added a free digital. Yeah, I've had a dabble with digitals. So if you go onto the Buy Me a Coffee site, click the link on my banner or in my description, it'll take you to my Buy Me a Coffee page, and there's a digital there that you can download for free and use. How it came about was Tania at Tatty Treasures had used this certain digital that I absolutely loved, or I thought it were a digital, but it turned out it was something she'd been excuse me, gifted by a lady in America. So I couldn't buy the digital and use it, so I thought, do you know what, I'm going to make one. So all it is, it's some butterflies inside frames. Yeah, and I was dead chuffed that I'd actually managed to do it, because I've been trying to use my digital design program, learn how to use it, should I say. My daughter is getting right into using it, so if I get stuck now I can ask her for some tips. So yeah, if you go onto my Buy Me a Coffee page, it says purchase it. It's very weird how they do it. You have to click on you want it, get this it says, and then it asks you to put an amount in to purchase it. The cost of it is 0, so put the amount 0 in. Of course you can put more in if you would like, but it is free. But to get it free you have to put 0 in. Very strange way of doing it, but that's how it is. So yeah, I'll stop waffling now and I'll be gone. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.